Hey, Shines here, welcome back to the channel. It's so nice to see all of your smiling faces again. Today we're going to talk about two of my favorite things. First of which is my love for organization. Everything being tidy has become somewhat of an addiction of mine. Anyways, the second thing you might not know about is my love for the Minilogue XD, specifically this desktop module version. Like Mother 32, it's an analog synthesizer, which means that it generates all of its sound using analog circuitry. However, what makes this synth special is its ability to generate up to 4 notes at a time. So we're going to dive into the sound capabilities of this synth at some point in time. Today, we're going to talk about presets, an analog synthesizer with presets for less than $1,000. We're going to download this app called Sound Librarian, and it's going to help us organize all of our sounds and do some really cool stuff. So let's get into this a little bit.
So this is the main interface for the Sound Librarian app. You'll see all the built-in presets loaded up here. You'll see your favorites at the bottom, and you can drag and drop and change whatever you want. Next to programs, you have user oscillators, you have user modulation effects, delay, reverb, and so on and so forth. So what I like to do is fiddle around with sounds on my synth, save them as presets into these initial programs, and then later come into this app to rename them all.
So now that you know the basics about how this app works, tip number 1 is reorder all of your presets based on sequence chaining. Each patch or each preset that you've saved comes with its own sequence. So you can sort of chain these sequences together if you turn the program dial while the sequence is running. This actually works really well if your tempo is synced to an external device. In the app, it makes it easier to copy-paste the same sound, depending on how you want to order your sequences. Tip number 2 is reorder them based on mood or genre. So you want to have all your funky stuff in one area and all your synthwave stuff in another. You might even want to dedicate 50 different patches just for ambient drones. Seriously, you have 500 presets. When you have all of your sounds neatly organized in Sound Librarian, you can actually save all of that data out as a file. You can save multiples of these too, so if you're feeling limited by the 500 presets, you can actually save multiple libraries and load them in one after another. My last tip is save a bunch of slots for your user oscillators. You can load in up to 16 user oscillators using the Sound Librarian app. So you can dedicate a lot of space on this device, a lot of presets, to each of these oscillators. My favorite one so far is the one that mimics the mutable Platts module, and honestly, I feel like I should do an entire video just on that, so stay tuned for that one. So now you have the ability to easily type in the names of your presets and store them however you want. I'm really hoping that with these tips, you're going to be able to get your Minilogue organized and supercharged like never before. Speaking of supercharged, if you want some more analog goodness, check out this ongoing tutorial series on Mother 32 here. Thank you so much for watching, and even more if you've subscribed. I honestly started this channel as a hobby, then started getting opinionated about stuff. I definitely want to focus on the organizational aspect of synths. If I could be the Marie Kondo of synths, man, that would be amazing. Anyways, thank you again for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.